The heavens rejoiced, and the throng of angels leaped for utmost joy when Mary, a humble girl of Nazareth, said yes to the divine call of God. The Annunciation of Mary is one of the most profound moments in Christian faith. I have decided to analyze that yes of Mary with the eyes of a philosopher of the 18th century. I am about to deliver a talk on the Annunciation of Mary, associating it with the infamous concept of the categorical imperative of Immanuel Kant. In his book, The Groundworks of Metaphysics of Morals, Kant introduces the categorical imperative. The categorical imperative is a beautiful edifice that stands mostly on three pillars, or in other words, three formulas. The first formula, the formula of universal law. 2, the formula of humanity. 3, the formula of the kingdom of ends. Let me begin with the first formula, the formula of the universal law. It says, so act on that maxim that you choose fit to be the universal law. In other words, a person's act can be termed moral only if the maxim that which he does the act is eligible to become an universal law. For example, if we take the maxim of theft, imagine if stealing is moral for everyone in the world, what would happen? Chaos and confusion would be around. Now, if we compare the formula with the Annunciation of Mary, we see when Mary accepted the divine call of God, she had willed that the maxim of obedience to God under any circumstance to become an universal law. Imagine a world where everyone obeys God without any question. It would become a paradise. The second law, the second formula, the formula of humanity says, treat humans as an end and never as a means. It is based on the dignity of the human person. Humans are not means to attain something or achieve something. They are end. Now, in what way is this connected with the Annunciation event? It is connected in two ways. One, from the side of God. We see God giving Mary the freedom to choose, thereby implying the fact that God treated Mary as an end and never as a means. He gave Mary the freedom to choose. He treated her as a human person with a will to choose, therefore as an end. Secondly, on the part of Mary, we see her considering humanity as an end. Thereby she accepted the divine call of God without counting the cost or the consequences. Therefore, she became the co-redemptress of the humankind. The third formula, the formula of the kingdom of ends, is actually a variant of the formula of autonomy, which emphasizes freedom to do something. So Mary's choice of act, Mary's act of obedience is actually a fact based on freedom. The third formula goes as such. So act as if with your maxim you are a lawmaking member of a universal kingdom of ends. Imagine yourself to be creating universal laws for everyone, including yourself. You would not create values, you would not create laws that you would not follow. So, we see, if we connect this with the Annunciation of Mary, when Mary said yes and became the mother of Jesus, she had willed that the maxim of obedience to God under any circumstances to become a base which serves for generating more universal laws, same as that. In conclusion, the categorical imperative and the Annunciation of Mary is a meeting of faith and reason. The three formulas of the categorical imperative provide a framework for ethical decision-making based on reason and universal principles. The Annunciation of Mary is based on faith that would lead one to a meaningful life. This event showcases a surmountable amount of faith that would obey God's will. When these two, faith and reason, are interlinked and looked at, it reveals a beautiful edifice which is harmoniously blended. Both Mary's yes and the categorical imperative point towards the importance of making decisions that have a positive impact on others and treating others with respect and considering the good of others with sound reason. Whether through reason or faith, these two approaches can guide us towards leading a more meaningful life and an ethical life. Let us, as Mary, who obeyed God's will with sheer obedience and faith and trust, imitate her by accepting God's will, God's divine will, throughout our religious life. Mary, help of Christians, pray for us.